What's good, YouTube? The one only Anime6 here with the owner of the Wiseguys TCG, Mr. Greg Farley, aka Pegasus, the all-seeing. Don't play this man. Don't play this man. What do we do today, sir?
I got top 4 in the big locals. The number will be on the screen.
47 people.
47, yeah. It was a fun tournament. I got second. Got God handed by Swords. Swords was a good deck, but I got smoked by God hand, and it was really good. But I feel like every time I play this deck, I learn more about it. And while this deck is easy to build, there's so much theory in it that it's insane. So I'm just gonna get into it. The tributes, I only played 3 today. I usually play 4, but today I played 3. And in Denver, I played 3, and I realized I didn't miss them. But I played one Impin, all will bow before Emperor Penguin. One Apex Avian, and then one Yada Garusu's dad. This card is so unfair. I mean, everybody knows about Impin, and it sets up your engine, grabs you cards out of your deck. What I did learn today is his effect to search is not once a turn, because he actually left the field off a Torrential, and then I normal summon Stree, then I normal summon Toucan, and then I put him right back out on the field and searched again. And the dude was like, wait, what? So this isn't once a turn. You can bounce this multiple times, and Apex with the trap card. All of these guys can bounce on and off the field, and it's incredible to see.
They bounce like a 64 Impala.
Yeah, cruising down the street in my 6'4". Jocking the beat. Okay. Robina is everything, but I'm going to talk about Robina in a second because it's a theory behind the deck that people are learning, and I'm just now learning it myself, and I'm going to share that in a second. 3 Eaglin to search those big tributes. Self-explanatory.
God bless America.
God bless America. America. Let's go, Brandon. 2 Toucan and 2 Stree. So I'm playing a hell of a lot more Wing Beast than other people do because I realized this deck, and I'll talk about Robina right here, this deck is 100% about this deck. But people have forgotten that the other cards, while they're not all, it's not like Drytron where like all of them are going to interact with everything. Like Stree by itself is bad, but Toucan is full combo actually. Okay. And that's actually amazing because if you open the field spell, which I'm playing cards to play more of the field spell, it's the full combo, and it makes the card infinitely better than it is. But it's an amazing card. And I feel like I said in the video the other day, people have been net decking and they really just didn't read the cards. Long story short, you banish something off a map, you have full combo anyway. And I feel like you lose when you don't play names, so just like Drytron, you got to play that many.
Exactly.
Last but not least, for the Wing Beast, Barrier Statue. Get your wing.
We like to say no.
Yeah, and until y'all learn to play Dark Ruler no more, Droplet, and Wind Kaiju, I don't know what to tell you. But I do hold it back a lot, and I'll get into it when I get to the other card I want to talk about. And rounding out the monsters, Dimensional Shifter. Until I didn't play Dogmatica today, until this card like gets touched in some kind of way, skipping people's turns in this kind of meta is ridiculous.
Yeah, speaking as a Phantom Knight player, you play this against me, I'm just going to slap you across the face. Now I'm just playing, I'm a pass turn.
As a Phantom Knight player, just do it anyway.
Right, facts. 3, Prosperity, consistency. 3, Duality, consistency.
Yeah, because you don't care about your extra deck.
Not at all. 3, Book. I'm still playing this card. People will like stop playing it and play Cross-Eye. I don't get it, bro. Book of Moon is insane.
Yeah, especially against a deck that trying to set up a link play, you just book Moon that one right card at the right moment.
And it's defensive, protect statue, all kind of stuff. Mysterious map, magnificent map in America. Really, really insane card. Really, really insane card. I can't say enough about it. Terraforming to search that. And then an interesting card that I'm playing. 2 cards actually. One of them is set rotation.
Oh snap!
Because this card helps you play around Imperm because it can't Imperm you, and you die to Imperm. So it is what it is with that. They can't evenly you because they have a card on their side of the field. And this deck, like I said with Robina, it's not about Robina. It's about opening up multiple names. And if you open up like this and Toucan, or this and Toucan, or this and Toucan, it's the combo anyway.
Jesus, that's
everybody needs to play set rotation. I told everybody in the video the other day, and it keeps coming true every time I talk about it. And then the other field spell that I'm playing is Elbor's, the Sacred Lands. One of the effects is to kind of drop it, kind of like Domain does, to help you one tribute, and then the other one is immediately after you can normal summon a wing beast. This is the perfect brick field spell that.
What set this come out of?
I think it's Rising Rampage. Is it?
Yeah, it's Rising Rampage. Okay.
This card is insane. I'm gonna try the Samoric stuff in its own deck, like the Samoric version of this, because I've been messing around with it online. But I don't know. This card is so good that I'm like, it's ridiculous. And then rounding out the one-offs, Call by the Grave, Gold Sark. I actually wasn't playing this, but then I was like, if I'm not playing Dogmatica, I didn't today. Like, I put it back in. And Gold Sark is still, sort of combo. If you open up, Toucan in this, it's still combo. Even with Street, it's still combo. So, Gold Sark is a good card until otherwise, I'm going to keep playing it. I main Harpy's Feather Duster because I hate back row decks. And I feel like if I draw
Hallelujah.
I hate back row decks. I'd rather sack as many game ones as I can. And I did catch a back row player playing Salad, I think.
Okay.
And it was pretty much game from there.
Shout out to George and his mixed minds. That's why we made it.
Right. Hopefully they don't open the negation for it. And then with the traps, I played triple Imperm and Dreaming Town. Imperm is amazing. I love drawing. I hate drawing hand traps. That's why I don't play any other ones except for Shifter because it's so powerful that you have to.
Yeah.
But Imperm, you can draw it as your 6th card and it doesn't matter. So that's a dumb moment. But most of the time, I'll draw Book and Imperm, and I'll just handle a Sword Soul board anyway. So.
And that's the reason why Imperm was printed in the Cyber Dragon structure deck. Don't at me.
Right. As far as this extra deck, it's completely irrelevant. I didn't go into this today. The rest of these, this is a Dogmatica extra deck. I just what do I need to change anything for? Unless I was doing the Hulk Celine access code talker thing with main deck and Bailers, all this doesn't matter. You just use utility stuff or just grab 15 extra deck cards and live your best life.
So what you're saying is that you really should be playing some Ghost Reapers in the side. No.
I could, but
it ain't powerful right now.
It's powerful, but it's not enough for me. And that's what I feel like. It hadn't been enough, and I don't feel like grabbing the Dragoons and stuff again because I've already sold them.
I don't blame you.
I'm not touching Dragoon again.
So when you open a box of Brothers of Legend and pull that Starlight though.
Right. But 3 evenly. Get in the side deck 3 evenly. 3 Cyclone.
Staples.
3 Dark Ruler.
Staples.
It's self-explanatory with those really. 3 you're not gonna play. This game's entire in Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like monster effects are our mana or our land. Mm-hmm. So if you can be no, completely, where they can't even play. If I end on Eaglin or something like that, the game is over. It's all over with. They can't do anything with it. It's an amazing card, and nobody ever puts in reboot against this deck for some reason. I feel like you should reboot Flunder every time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sword player Mark here, he plays Red Reboot and
he opened it like it's his job.
Man,
already. Then I wanted to play more cards that skip people's turns and plays around evenly. I didn't play any Floodgates because they died evenly. So
yeah,
it is what it is with that. I can't play Iron Wall or anything. So I just played cards that just chain and don't care. So Dimensional Barrier. And the last card was, it could be another Dimensional Barrier, but I played, or a Trap Trick. But I played Sphere Mode. Just in case somebody was playing Drytron, I wanted 3 Dark Rulers and this. So if they had the full board, I'm like...
you always got to keep a ball on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Got to keep a ball on the court. Shout out to Eldritch's left testicle. And in the tokens. And I'm out. Let me do my Matt Roberts real quick.